Friday, April 24th, 2020. Heavens above, I am red and shiny as a cherry tomato, plucked fresh from the vine. The intensity of my evening amble has drenched me in sweet sweat, sucked from my skin by the thirsty spring sun. There is nothing like polite perspiration to make one feel alive. For my pits are humming.
Ben and Dave, Deck and Ben, two creative young bright men who took a chance, took a swing to create something that's worth hearing. From squirrel tits to pigeon hearts, they've already managed to make us laugh, to make us bait, to make us swim, to make us sketch and to make us sing. So welcome to the On Tap podcast, your isolation forecast. With Ben and Deck and Ben, sit back, relax and listen in to the On Tap podcast, your isolation forecast. With Ben and Deck and Ben, sit back, relax and listen in.
Thanks for staying with us.
There we go. Welcome to the abridged version of the On Tap podcast, down to one a week. But we're still going, listeners, just for you to get you through these times. We got a lot of feedback on our last episode, and rightly so, that it was just absolute dribble for a large proportion of the content.
And to think a lot of it was cut.
Yeah, we cut literally an hour plus off it. So, as ever, we're going to endeavour to be more concise.
No, we're not.
And more direct today.
No, we're not. We're just... Oh, today? Yeah. Today.
Just to, if anything, to reduce the editing time.
Yeah. But pretend it's feedback from the listeners, but instead it's just for our benefit.
Cheers for your feedback. It coincides perfectly with my laziness. So we will cut down. So without further ado, let's go to Where's Your Head At?
Deco. Where's your head at? Deck. Where's your head at? I can't believe it's not butter. Losing my head. Where's your head at? I'm over here.
Ow! It's such a good echo. Welcome back, listeners, to another exciting rendition of Where's Your Head At? I can actually see exactly where Deck is right now. You look a bit like you're being sick, Deck. Do you want to describe what's going on from your perspective?
I can't see you.
Huh?
I can't see you. But, it's quite shiny in here. It's quite therapeutic. It's actually getting very warm.
You look a bit like you're praying in a weird way.
What?
You look a bit like you're praying.
Oh, yes. I'm praying to the Lords of the Tin.
Yeah. Well, why don't you come on back
I'm coming.
from the 4 feet you moved from the desk?
Very warm in there, very quickly.
So, as you may have been able to deduce from that strange audio we just got from Deco, Deck had his head in a bucket, but not just any bucket.
No.
Actually, a bucket that the listeners have seen before on
a sparkly sponge.
Yeah. This bucket comes from a coffee table that we made for Deck's birthday.
And boy, is it great. I mean, there's so much finesse and craftsmanship in this thing. To be honest, I think there's more quality in this than a lot of final drawings on our degree.
For sure.
How much time did you spend on this?
Too long. All in all, about a day and a half, maybe 2 days. I'll just describe to you the build-up. It is a steel-framed construction with L-bar topping that then holds a black and gold painted plywood top that has inset into it a stainless steel bucket which can be used for flowers, for fruit, but mainly for ice and cans.
Oh, it's so good. And I'm actually really surprised because it holds in all the liquid. Well, because I know it's a bucket, but it looks like the sort of bucket that should leak.
Oh, I did my research on this bucket, Deck.
Did you actually?
Yeah. I went through all the Amazon reviews.
Did you actually pause up Amazon?
Yeah, I properly researched it. But yeah, we have to actually thank Paul in particular from the workshop who helped us create this.
I mean, I wasn't here. I had no idea what you were doing.
Yeah, we always do these surprise birthday presents. Mine, actually, is behind us on the wall. And it's a beautiful year calendar that has all of our friends photoshopped in various months and various positions.
Yeah, so basically for your one, Ben, I think your one actually took the longest out of all the presents, like in terms of the full process, because, well, first of all, there's 12 bespoke images in there. There's the calendar itself with key dates and whatnot, the printing that came with it. But the best thing of all was we hired a green screen.
What?
So we hired a green screen and lit it all properly and took out a camera from the university and spent about 2 hours doing a full photo shoot. And in the majority of the photos, the whole idea is that it's a news calendar. So there was quite a few rogue bollocks flying around, all cramped into Joel, James's and Mark's kitchen. It was fucking hilarious, but the best thing of all was that the camera kept overheating. So like we'd be right in the middle of the camera, like of the photo shoot, and then all of a sudden it would just going, oh, I can't do it. So we'd have to shut down, and you just have like John stood there in his undies, like with his thumbs like putting like, oh, I think I might do a pose like this now. And you're just like, oh god, here we go.
Well, the results speak for themselves.
Maybe we should go through it.
Go through each month? Yeah, we could do.
Alright, let me get it down. So we are in April at the moment, and here we have your man donning a flag. I don't actually know what the flag is, but
do you know what that flag is? It's
No.
white rose. It's the flag of Yorkshire.
oh yeah, of course.
So the white roses against the red roses.
Yeah, and it's a cricket snap. Into May, we have Marco in his underwear playing baseball, it would appear.
Donning a very fashionable bucket hat.
Very nice bucket hat, wearing socks and sliders, nice touch.
So we also
And
edited.
it's the quality that you see on the back hoarding, our personal logos etched onto there. So there's great attention to detail.
Well, and also you're photoshopped
Jeez,
into every single image.
June, you have John nakedly or provocatively trying to sell some jeans.
Yeah, Calvin Klein.
And with me in the background as mannequin. Another cricket one for July is Joel Mann. Mans the bails as
Giving the short run
signal.
the short run signal.
August, we head into Wimbledon, where
Not this year.
James Ballard finds himself on court with Federer and Djokovic, and coolly dispatches a shot.
James wasn't too happy about that because it cut out. I think like you are in the top left,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it cut out Ben Hare on the scoreboard, which is probably the best bit of the render.
See it. Then we head to September, and John is on the moon with his moon out, and I'm helping him on this Apollo mission as a fellow astronaut. October,
Oh, this is good.
we head back to the semi-finals of the Rugby World Cup as it's a famous photo of Owen Farrell staring down the All Blacks, but I am Owen Farrell and Baz is spinning me a rugby ball from the side. November takes a Peaky Blinders theme with Deck flicking a cigarette and me in the background with a questionable haircut as ever. Deck is wearing nothing but boxers, suspenders and a flat cap and a bow tie.
The thing is, I didn't actually think about the underwear that I would have to wear during the photo, so I'm wearing the shittest. I'm wearing like Ted Baker underwear that's about 5 years old.
December is Peter Crouch after he scored his 100th goal doing the robot, and I am Joe Allen celebrating him with Mark Waters in the background holding what I think is Peter Crouch's book.
Yeah, dressed like a leprechaun in his undies.
Then, if we go all the way back to January, what do we have in January?
Oh, January's good.
January's really good. It is Dragon's Den, but I am every single dragon. Baz is trying to sell his painting.
No, it's
It
your.
was my first
yeah.
first ever birthday present from the board.
Have you seen he's got his briefcase on as well? Like,
Beautiful. I think this is my favourite photo.
I think this is one of the best photoshopping jobs I've ever done.
Where Deck is at the Masters and the Ryder Cup in February, absolutely going hell for leather with his 99 against Lunch Club Ball as I am every single caddy in the background.
I put a nice bit of motion blur on it as well.
It's really nice. But yeah, oh wait, no, we didn't do March. March is pretty horrid actually.
It's a bit grotesque.
March is James on a boat party, a yacht party somewhere in
I don't let's go with Greece.
Mediterranean, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Probably Mykonos.
Where he'd like to be, I guess. And I'm in a suit in the front just pointing. Which is nice. And back to April.
Present.
What if we so next? Well, yeah, next month we go to the baseball. But yeah, I think that's a very nice, wholesome round of where's your head at this week.
Just going back to my present, we didn't actually mention the coasters. So each one of the coasters has a photo of each one of the guys in the group, and on the back of it they signed each one as well, which is a real nice touch. On the back of my one they've put 0.2 for the line weight of my legs, which is delightful.
Which growing all the time, Deco, with your press ups and your pull ups.
And Joel did a very in-depth piece of prose that's also
there's a whole short story.
Yeah, a whole short story. So on my birthday, when I saw the table, I was trying to read it, but I was surrounded by everyone. I was under a lot of pressure because everyone's kind of looking at me whilst I'm reading this thing. And then the next day, I sat down and read the whole thing, and it's some of his finest work. It's like purely in the style of Partridge, and is quintessentially quarantined. We've mentioned them now. We've given them a shout out.
I think we have before.
Oh. Well, very much in the style to the quintessentially quarantined Instagram page. But it's fantastic. It's one of the most beautiful things that I think, maybe not I've ever seen, but one of the best bits of furniture I've seen.
Yeah, so the conclusion of this, Hannah, is put some effort into your birthday gifts, because look at the joy we get from them.
It's one of the best gifts I've ever received, without a doubt. Yeah, it's going to stay with me wherever I go. I think it'll be perfect for an outside table as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Like in the summer, get a nice glass top on it. Yeah, very nice.
Right, where are we going next?
Nice.
Kitchen corner or sparkly sponge? What do we start with?
Sparkly sponge.
Sparkly sponge. Is it clean yet?
Yes, I'm sparkly sponge. I'm going to clean my desk.
Wow, look at how clean it is. Good work, Dave.
Hang on, I need to...
I'm just going to put the bling on it, and then it's done. We don't need any of this, because it's got the bring noise.
Yeah, but it's always good to have a bit of sound before. Clean.
Wow, beautifully clean. Well done, Dave. Look how lovely your desk looks.
I think it's the best desk clean I've ever done.
Yeah. Right, on to kitchen corner. It's burning! It's burning!
Onion!
I don't like the crust.
Why are there eggs in the toaster?
You're meant to be using a non-stick pan. My belly's rumbling.
Stop! It's kitchen corner!
Ben, what are you cooking on Kitchen Corner today?
Today, for listeners, when you're a little bit peckish, when you've been working hard from home, and you're looking for a light treat, I would recommend getting yourself a crocker.
It's a Ben special, this, isn't it, really?
I love a crocker.
Oh, fucking hell.
Drop the knife. Get yourself a bit of Lurpak and a crocker. You can have cheese in them, sometimes a bit of chorizo if I'm feeling fancy. But right now I'm just having butter on a crocker, because I'm making you one too, Dave.
Oh, wow.
And would you look at that?
Hang on, Ben, I need to...
Kitchen corner complete. Delicious.
Take a photo of this. Oh, crunchy.
Mind out. Vehicle reversing.
Mind your fingers, love. You don't want to get them caught in there.
But you said I could use the extra large laser.
Where are your safety goggles?
Ben, look.
Oh wow, what have you made?
Right, listeners. It's the moment you've all been waiting for.
It's happened.
It's what have you made from Malcolm Cruickshank, and blow me is it good.
I mean, Ben surprised me. When was it? Sunday morning?
Monday morning.
Monday morning, informing us that we'd had a delivery.
Malcolm came, rapped on the window at 8:30 a.m. Sat at my desk, and what a pleasant way to start the morning, turning around and seeing Malcolm clawing at the window.
I mean, I must say, I had no idea. I was, asleep.
But the goodies he's delivered, should we describe them first, or should we call them?
This is very exciting. All I'm saying is, this is a what have you made that has this has hit a new level, Ben. Especially
in terms of quality.
In terms of the lockdown as well. So yeah, let's give him a call and let him describe what he's done.
Evening.
Hello, Malcolm.
How you doing?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm good.
Malcolm, we are sat with your goodies all out in front of us.
This is
we thought we would let you describe them to the listener, what we are about to feast upon.
Well, you tell me.
So we have
Where do I start?
Put your safety glasses on your face.
we have a beautiful loaf of what I would guess is beer bread.
So, what you've got with the loaf of bread is spent grain bread.
Oh.
Artisanally made.
Artisanally made. Made with love, Malcolm?
Made with love. There's no beer in it, but there's the spent grain from making a beer.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow! So it's...
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, it's fucking good.
So basically, what have I made as a beer? I have also made a loaf of bread.
So the loaf of bread is a byproduct of the beer.
It's a byproduct of the beer.
It's a bloody good byproduct.
Okay. Well, then tell us about the beers we have, Malcolm.
So the beers that you have are just examples.
Yeah.
Because your beer is currently in my garage.
What?
It takes longer than one day to make. So I have made it for all intents and purposes. But it will take a couple of weeks for it to be ready. So you'll get that when it's ready.
Oh my God! There's still more to come.
You're not getting all of it because I quite like my beer. You can probably imagine, but you'll get maybe a few bottles, let's say.
So it's a proper on-tap beer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
The label on Instagram, by the way, is not my own doing. It was a Cruickshank collaborative effort. So
wow.
Mrs. Malcolm, also known as Rona.
Thank you, Rona.
I think I prefer Mrs. Malcolm.
Yeah, I like Mrs. Malcolm.
The beers that you've got there, you've got a really, really dark one, which is a wee heavy. It's a Scottish beer. Commercial example would be something called Skull Splitter from Orkney. It's about 9%, so go easy on that.
Ben's just opened it.
And the lighter of the two is it's an NE IPA, which is a really cloudy, hoppy beer. So guys,
the dark one is nice.
You guys being into your tenants will be absolutely loving both of those, but there you go.
Oh my Lord!
It's so good.
The one that I've made for Untapped, we had a quick discussion the other night by text, and it is an American ale with rosemary and cumin, was it?
Yeah.
Cumin, I think, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Well, this is
cumin went in the boil. The rosemary's currently sitting in a cupboard in a shot of vodka, which infuses the rosemary flavour. That'll go in tomorrow.
Wow!
Oh my God!
Malcolm, is there anything in your life that you don't craft? Like,
well, when you phoned, I was doing my cross stitch. First time I've ever actually done cross stitch, and it's totally freeform cross stitching, but it's quite good.
Well, the beer we've got here is incredible.
Yeah, good.
I was meant to be doing some work this evening, and now
we're on the 9%.
We're on the 9%.
Generally a wee heavy, and I'll be asleep for a couple hours. So
oh no!
It'll literally just knock you out.
How strong is the NE IPA?
It's about 5 or 6 probably.
Oh, maybe we should have started with that.
Oh well.
It's much more sessionable. You just got to watch when you pour that because it's really cloudy. That's what I'm drinking just now.
Oh, nice.
So is the idea that we try and keep the cloudiness out of the drink? Or
it doesn't matter. No. It depends how hoppy you like it, to be honest. It's supposed to be cloudy. It's supposed to look like freshly squeezed orange juice. But if you get the pour wrong, it'll look like mud.
Well, Malcolm, all we can say is thank you. This is
thank
incredible.
It's fantastic. Ben, you're not going to...
I was eating, sorry. So good. Did you enjoy the What Have You Made, Malcolm?
Of course.
Did you feel a lot of pressure during this time?
No, not really. But that's probably because I had loads of time to think about it, and I had already decided what I was going to do.
Right.
I think your brother's was the best advice, which was stick to what you know.
I see. And what advice would you have? Would you add anything to that for the next person?
Stick to what you know. I know bread and I know beer, so...
Well, that's two good things to know.
We are really benefiting from this segment. I mean, I can't believe...
Yeah. If you would like to see more of Malcolm's bread, he has an Instagram page. On Sunday he bakes.
There's actually tags at the end of...
Do you have a beer page, Malcolm?
I don't have a beer page. It's just my normal page. But the most recent one is quite exciting, really. I commented on a post the other day on a Michelin-starred chef, and he replied and gave me the recipe. So
Whoa!
The post that went up about an hour and a half ago on Sunday He Bakes is a Michelin-starred gentleman from Edinburgh.
Wow. Very sexy. Well, thanks so much, Malcolm.
No bother.
Yeah, cheers, Malcolm. I mean, this is fantastic.
I'll get the actual beer to you as early as possible.
Well, we
Probably
eagerly
via-
await your gifts.
Via window delivery again.
I'll be waiting by the window.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be up this time.
Okay.
Right,
Cheers, Malcolm.
Cheers, boys.
Thanks very much. Bye.
How fucking good is this?
I'm actually... I want to make joke, during the thing, but I'm so taken aback by the quality of what we've just received.
The bread is unreal.
I'm not going to lie, when I saw you cracking into this dark one, I was like, is that a good idea? And then when he said it's 9%...
Oh, but it's so good.
It is, it's delicious. And also it's allowing me to have that... that lockdown moment where... Because I've been really craving a Guinness. But this is... it's obviously not a Guinness, but it's got that same kind of deep... Well, I guess it's a stout, isn't it?
Oh, wow, that's good. Wow, I love bread.
I know. Look at us right now.
This shits on our neighbour's bread.
Oh, completely. We got a sourdough from our... Have we spoken about that before?
I think we tried not to.
We got a sourdough from the next door neighbours and, really appreciate it. But it was dense.
Not as good as Malcolm's, let's just leave it at that.
Nowhere near as good as this.
Look at this.
I can't wait to have some scrambled eggs on top of that.
Who?
Or maybe just butter.
Lunchtime!
I can't be bothered.
What a good lad Malcolm Cruickshank is. The trouble is, any new people to Edinburgh University...
Don't give away his game. Do not give away his game.
Yeah, anyone who is joining Edinburgh University to join the architecture department and fears Malcolm Cruickshank as the villain of the workshop.
Oh, I would not say the villain.
No, but I think he likes to paint himself as that. The scary man who lives in the workshop who will shout at you for sneezing. Listen to this podcast and you will see the warm, fuzzy heart that lives under those overalls. What a lovely man. Thank you, Malcolm.
I don't know. I'd like to think you kind of need to earn his respect.
Right.
I think
we
that's what it
earn
is.
his respect, his bread, and his beer.
At least I hope that's what it is.
Yeah,
I hope it's not that he feels sorry. He maybe respects you and feels sorry for me.
Either way, we're getting beer and bread. So thank you, Malcolm.
Yeah,
this has been
it's
an
bloody
incredible
fantastic, isn't it?
segment of What Have You Made.
Well,
Who have we got next, Deco?
so we're up to 95 contestants. Right, you ready?
So
3,
good.
2, 1. Ooh, 11.
Doesn't even matter. Unless they're brewing us
It's
a million beers.
Anna McEwen,
Anna McEwen!
friend of the podcast.
Oh, well, she is a friend of the podcast. Anna
So we've
McEwen's
had
been on the
her
pod
and
before.
Swagater.
Yeah, but Tollcross Massive representing well. Let's phone Anna. Here we go, sports fans.
Hello.
Hi, Anna!
Oh my How are you boys?
Yeah, not too bad.
Well, we're currently sipping on some homemade beer and bread from the Cruickshank household. We've had a wonderful chat with Malcolm.
Shut up.
And now, Anna, you have the terribly tough job of following Malcolm's What Have You Made?
You are contestant number 11 on What Have You Made?
Oh my gosh. My time has come.
It has.
Time has come.
Wow.
And Anna,
How long do I have?
there's always pressure with these things, but following Malcolm Cruickshank, I really feel for you. I don't know
what you can do. We've got two types of homemade beer. A bread, like what did you say? What's a split?
Spelt flour.
Spelt flour
it's bread made from the leftover ingredients of making the beer.
And we've got an on-tap beer being brewed at the moment as well.
Oh, fuck's sake. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll step up to the plate.
Yeah? Are you willing to take on the challenge, Anna?
Of course.
But you'll be glad to know that you actually have a full week for your What Have You Made.
Okay. Yeah. This is good.
So, I mean, it's not as much pressure as other people have had with 2 days, but, more time to think, more time to produce quality, that's what I'd say.
More time to get it wrong, more time to get it right, whichever way you fall. But Malcolm's advice was the same as Roy's, to stick to what you know. So what do you know, Anna? Ask yourself that.
Okay. I'll have a rethink. Probably won't take that long to think it through, but...
Why? Do you have an idea of what you're going to do?
I'll figure something out.
Do you have an idea of what
this
you'll
is
do?
exciting. No. Well, no, I do have an idea, but now that I have a week, I might try something more ambitious.
Ooh. Well, we love ambition here at the On Tap podcast. But have a great week, Anna, and we'll speak to you next Tuesday evening, if that's all right with you.
I'm so excited. Okay.
Good to hear. Right.
Bye, Anna.
Oh, speak to you later, Anna.
She hung up on us.
Well,
she's obviously got to get to work and do the What Have You Made.
Fucking rude.
Stop! I don't want to speak, I just want to drink this lovely beer. But yeah, did you enjoy the episode, Doc?
I did. I feel like we've hit a nice content level. Usually I feel a bit exasperated, but I just feel like real steady and nice. Maybe it was my isolation in the bucket.
Maybe. Could have been any number of things.
I think it's more the beer.
Could have been the beautiful beer, could have been the beautiful bread, could have been the beautiful bucket. Who knows?
Oh my god, this is so good!
I wish I could tell you where you could get this from, listeners, but I think it's pretty exclusive for Malcolm's friends. So...
and you're turning around, I'm Malcolm's friend.
You've got to make it into like the top 10 friends of the Cruickshank to get some of this. And, well, listeners, you'll see the beautiful work of Mrs. Malcolm in the branding of the beer that is to come.
Have you seen the quality of that image? It's so good.
High end.
Right.
Well...
Shall we wrap it up then?
Yeah, thank you.
Are
you going to do it?
Yeah, maybe not time it today. Or
no, come on, go.
Okay. So please like, comment and subscribe on this video. It's always appreciated. Please remember to send in your questions for Friday at 5, which we forgot to do.
Oh, right. Let's go back and do it.
Well, we don't have any questions. Do you have any questions?
Well, we cut loads last week, so we could do them again.
I think let's leave it at that.
Let's play the jingle.
What?
We've got to play the jingle.
Okay, play the jingle.
From that point,
right, okay, play the jingle.
Friday! I'm a thirsty boy!
Disco, disco, disco!
Go home now.
I'm sorry, sir, I think you've had enough. It's Friday at 5!
What a great jingle. Okay, right. Next week, please send in your questions because we've actually forgotten about this week and
I just feel so incredibly relaxed.
Yeah,
this
I know.
beer is mind-blowingly good.
But we need questions, so please send in your questions for next week because now we're doing all 3 segments at once. So we need the questions for next next week. And yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on our Instagram page. That's at ontap.podcast. And follow us to be a contestant at What Have You Made? I think that's about it, isn't it, Ben? Don't.
That was long for man. That was about 70 seconds, I think, including... But then you had the jingle into there. It's about 2 minutes you took this week.
Couple of sips of 9% beer and we're struggling. But all I can say at the end of this episode is thank you, Malcolm.
You're blurring your words.
Thank you.
You're slurring your words.
Thank you, Malcolm Cruickshank. Thank you so much. It's only Tuesday and you've made my week.
So welcome to the On Tap podcast, your isolation forecast. With Ben and Deck and Ben. Sit back, relax and listen in to the On Tap podcast, your isolation forecast. With Ben and Deck and Ben. Sit back, relax and listen in.
Thanks for staying with us.
Easter egg.